Welcome, and thank you for joining for another whiskey review. Today, we're taking a look at the Redbreast PX edition. Dustin, been a long time since we've done an Irish whiskey.
Yeah, it's been too long, man.
For sure. We enjoy the Irish whiskeys. This one comes in at 46% ABV. Tell us about it. NAS, right?
NAS, unfortunately, came out a couple years ago. $100 price when it came out. It's now... And the reason we don't review Irish whiskey is they all decided that they should price everybody in the world out of the market. So they got crazy. This one's going for $150, $200 these days.
I've had some good Redbreast days. The old cast strength, were they 15s? 12s. The old,
Those are great.
Yeah, some of them. They got to where they weren't great.
Yep.
27 was good. 21 was not bad. I actually like the 21 quite a bit.
I love the 21. They just put out an 18, but it's $300, so I passed. Yeah, the prices have gotten crazy, but I can still find these for $100, and I figured maybe a few of you guys still can. And I thought Mike might enjoy this one, by the way.
The PX complements that natural Redbreast distillery characteristic extremely well.
It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, that is nice.
Redbreast has always been known for being sherry and bourbon, maturation. It's always really been the sherry that's made Redbreast famous. Mm-hmm. And this PX just fits that, like, spicy malt just so well.
Comes off rich for 46.
It comes off oily as hell.
Did I say 46 again?
Yeah, 46, man. Mm-hmm. It smells like it's 50 or something, like they gave us a little extra.
This is 48?
It's 46, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 46.
Okay.
I got to tell you what, they have like a texture on here that really does not help the eye.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's all right. We'll adapt, overcome.
Anyway, the berry notes are incredible here. It is rich blackberry. Unbelievable. Without the sour, though.
Yeah, you're right. Without the tartness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all sweet.
Blackberries get tart. You're right. It's all sweet. Beautiful, nothing off-putting. Beautiful PX. Gets a little sticky, fruity, red fruits.
Oh, my goodness.
The compliments that malt so nice.
Yeah, the pot still, which I assume this is pot still. It's got to be, right? It's Irish.
I think, yeah.
Like that spice from the pot still with the PX, like they were made for each other. The PX covers up the pot still from being like sort of, I don't want to say offensive because I like the pot still note.
It could come off metallic-ish.
It can come off metallic. Sometimes it comes off a little youthful. This smells like 14, 15-year-old whiskey. Like this does not smell young.
When it comes off right, it comes off meaty. To me, you know what I mean?
This is meaty.
Yep.
Meaty, oily, almost wormwood-like. Like Craig Alecky, oiliness kind of a stuff coming on here. Jeez.
They've almost bent that metallic note to their favor.
This is,
they kept it in a smoker for 4 days. Like, now look at it.
Yeah. So
falling off the bone, as they say.
Yeah. So as we go through this, Mike, I want to know what 46% kind of sherry bomb you would compare this to, because I'm very high on this whiskey. I want to see where you're at.
Abelhauer 18.
Oh, this is better than that.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, my goodness. Once you get in the palate, too, the oiliness, the richness that's going on here, the combination. Oh, goodness.
Sweets. Nice spices. Super complimentary spices. Medium metallic. That PX is all drenched all over the place. Really, the PX and the spices are just so well done and integrated together. They fit together so nicely.
And you know what the thing is, though, Mike? They actually come off at distinctly different moments. It rivals all the sweetness. The finish is all the spices. And I love how it does that because they balance. Like sometimes when you have the Redbreast 15, for example, it's a little thin on the arrival compared to the finish. Whereas this is just
so heavy
balanced.
For 46.
It's so heavy, yeah.
I would have told you, as soon as you said this is 46, or well, if we were playing a game and you gave me ABVs, you said 46, 48, 50, I'd probably guess 50.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I would have probably hedged and said 48 just because I know the game always pick the middle. But yeah, there's no way I would have guessed 46 on this.
No, it's hard to look dumb in the middle, right? You know what I mean?
Well, if you'd said 54, then maybe I would have been like, but this is just so...
Health by the PX. PX is sticky. It does give a heftiness to a malt.
Yeah. Well, and the pot still can give a heftiness to it
as
well.
It's meaty to begin with.
Yeah, but the problem is pot still sometimes can come off so spicy and sharp that maybe you think You start going lower, but the PX comes on so rich and oily here.
Yeah, this works. This works, man.
Yeah, I like the fact we're not even thinking about water. We're just like, I want to try it more. There is a sweetness in the middle, almost cookie-like, a little bit of chocolate cookie note.
There is plenty of baking spice here.
Oh, man. It's not brownie chocolate. It's a little bit of cookie. You're right. There's tons of bacon. I mean, again, that's the pot still. Mm-hmm. You're right. There is a little metallic note, but it's like that really fun kind of like...
It warps to its favor like Craigellachie.
It kind of reminds me of like 25, 30-year-old...
It's like metallic note drenched in cold water.
Yeah. Well, it reminds me a little bit of like what happens when you get like 25, 30-year-old grain whiskeys from Scotland, where they really get this like sort of metallic vanilla note. That's what I get here. Some people don't like that, but I've actually come to kind of appreciate that as a nice note.
It's more cryogenically frozen metal. You know what I mean? It's like a cool, but like, you know, it should, but it's just a wisp of it there.
You know, the one thing I really like about that, even if you don't like the taste, is it creates like a transition, a change of like the experience that gives you that cooling in the middle.
It is a layer that breaks things up.
Yeah, it's something different. It's a nice experience.
With water, there's a bit more cooling to it as well.
You know, believe it or not, the water actually made the red fruits from the PX get stronger for me. Almost now it's almost like raspberry meets a little bit of cherry.
Yeah, I can see cherry for sure.
And it's kind of like it's those cherries you put on like ice cream. It's that like, you know, with whipped cream. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
I really like that nose.
It's like Christmas meets a PX cast.
Yeah.
Nice, man. It's a little more accessible, you know, with a little bit of water, but still just top-notch ram.
Yeah, and you know, the water didn't hurt the mouthfeel much. We've been drinking cask-strength whiskey all night here, Mike. And this 46%er, it's thinner than a cask-strength whiskey, but I mean, it's not much.
Wouldn't have guessed it.
No, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, Dustin. All right, whiskey score time. Your bottle, I'll go first. This is more than just an enjoyable whiskey. I know this is NAS and everything else like that, but man, I tell you what, it stands out in a sherried night of whiskey reviews. I'm going to go 89 out of 100. I'm a little bit heavy probably on this one, but that's where I'm at. Give it to me.
You are dead on where I was going, Mike.
Special whiskey.
This is an 89.
It's worth 150.
It is, and I can still get these for $100, by the way.
Yeah, it's well priced. I'll take one for 100.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
We'll definitely talk about that. But I love this. I'm going to get another bottle myself.
We're going to talk about it. You're going to pick me up a bottle if it's there.
Mike occasionally changes his mind after the review, so I'll call him at the store.
Never. I'm a rock.
But no, I'm definitely going to the store and picking up another bottle because this just reminded me after the epic lineup of sherry we've done tonight.
It's great whiskey.
This is incredible, and
it's priced correctly.
100, 150. It's that good. This is one of my favorite Redbreasts.
This is expensive enough for them to be around.
Yeah.
But someone who really knows whiskey and likes sherried whiskey.
Yeah.
I'll eat that 150.
I'm still just blown away by like this is NAS. Like it's all the stuff you don't want. It's priced high, and you're like, and then you try it, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's incredible. Yeah,
it's good Irish. This is a good Irish NAS. I can't really think off the top of my head of a better one.
I mean. They've got like a Lestau or Lestu or something, which is like, you know, a premium Oloroso brand. Mm-hmm. That's a good whiskey. This kills it. It's so much better.
Yeah, those are our thoughts on this particular whiskey. You had a chance to try this Redbreast NAS PX. I'd like to know what you guys think. 46%, man. I went high for 46.
I'm still blown away by this whiskey.
Yeah, 46, man. I wouldn't say it normally. Anyway, though, if you guys try this one, like I said before, let us know what you guys think. Dustin, until next time, what it was, folks.
Happy. I had to bring my back up because I liked it that much. Whiskey drinking.
See you then.